So, Martin, I want to actually ask you as well, America First candidate, we know that you are. What are your thoughts on like auditing Florida, doing a forensic audit in Florida? How do you feel about it?
We absolutely need to, we need to know what went wrong. It's fairly obvious, it would be a lunatic assertion to believe that, Joe really got more votes than Obama, that there was 90% turnout in Milwaukee, that, a drug-taking homosexual got within 50,000 votes of Ron DeSantis. All these things are ludicrous. And one hears them and they say them with a straight face. I read an article this morning and they were talking about the election audit there in Maricopa, and they were trying to trash the guy by talking about how many kids he had, the Logan guy that runs the Cyber Ninjas that's doing it. And they were talking about how many kids he had and the fact he had an American flag and he was religious, because they've got nothing. They've got nothing. They're hiding, they're running, they're scared, they're terrified. They have to undermine what's going to come out on the 24th, because they know that what they've been doing, they've been cheating since the beginning of time. We all remember Acorn and the, putting dead people up is not a new thing. Leftists have been doing that all over the world since forever. What happened was that COVID gave them the ability to hide in plain sight. There was no one out there. They were able to go and harvest all those mail-in ballots. They didn't get any voter ID. And those votes were significant, because we know that it came down to a couple of 100,000 votes in half a dozen states and a few counties. We got robbed. And, it's a very serious thing. We always laugh about locking her up and Hillary and stuff. We just found out that what we already knew through Durham, that it was a complete falsehood about Russia. And of course, that was all to cover her up for her own criminal behavior over the emails. And yet nothing's done. And what we didn't do last time round, we had a majority in the House. I'm absolutely motivated to do. We're not going to have any more John McCain moments where they sidle up and join in with their little pals. I go up there, and as I said, I got no interest in listening to anything that a Democrat has to say unless it's I'm quitting, because they've got nothing good to say. There's no value. It hasn't worked anywhere in the world. We know that. And yet they come back time and time again. And FYI, this starts with education. 50 years of indoctrination. We've been asleep at the wheel. We're all to blame for this. We let our kids go to school, those people with the elbow patches that were leftist professors, and we said, they're harmless. They're harmful. They're wicked. They're mean to turn our kids against us. They mean to tell them that participation is more important than actually winning. I was a professional soccer player, and tell you, winning was the only thing that mattered. This idea that you get a pat on the back for losing, that's a sucker's play, and it's a way to become second class. And I'm not going to stand by, and I hope that most of your listeners and viewers aren't going to stand by and watch us become less than we could be.